Meeting with members of Congress or their staff is the most effective way for constituents to impact policy and build relationships with congressional offices. Here are some tips to follow before, during, and after your meeting to ensure you make an impact. Before your meeting, take time to plan and prepare. It's crucial to plan ahead, so contact your member's office to request a meeting at least 4 to 6 weeks in advance of when you'd like to meet. Be prepared to share several meeting dates, who will be attending the meeting, and the proposed topic, so that the most relevant staff can be assigned to the meeting. Your member's website should have information about how to contact the scheduler by phone, email, or online form. Prior to your meeting, read the background information on the issue, provided by CRS, and take time to reflect on why the issue matters to you. Make sure to do some background research on your member of Congress to find out where they stand on your issue. Look for connection points between your issue and their work. Also, make a point to identify something for which you can thank your member of Congress. Remember, our advocacy work is not just a series of asks. It's about holistic relationship building, and gratitude is important. Finally, meet with everyone who will be attending the meeting to discuss and assign roles. Decide who will introduce the group, present the issue, ask for the member's support, share a personal story, and take notes. And don't forget to rehearse. Whether it's your first congressional meeting or your 50th, practice what you plan to say so that you can clearly and concisely share your message. During your meeting, follow these 5 steps. Step 1. Introduce your group. Thank the staff person for meeting with you and share your gratitude for something your member of Congress has done recently. Next, each person in your group should introduce themselves. Group members should note that they're constituents and mention any relevant organizations they're involved with, such as a school or church, a community organization, and, of course, Catholic Relief Services. Be sure to invite the person you're meeting with to introduce themselves, too. Take an interest in them and their work. Consider asking how they came to work for the office or what their area of focus is. Step 2. Make your ask. Briefly introduce and summarize your issue. CRS will provide you with background information you can use for reference in preparing for your meeting. Then, make your ask, being as clear and concise as possible. If the bill you're discussing has a name and number, be sure to include it. Step 3. Share why you care. Sharing why you care about the issue is at the heart of congressional meetings. You can do this by speaking honestly and from the heart about why this issue is important to you. Referencing your faith or your values, sharing a brief story based on first-hand experience, or a story you've heard through your work with CRS that highlights the importance of this issue. A personal story enables members of Congress and their staff to know the issues their constituents care about and why they care about them. Step 4. Facilitate discussion. This is your opportunity to discuss the issue with the person you're meeting. Be sure to ask questions, and if the member or staff asks something you can't answer, don't worry. Tell them you will follow up and make sure to get them the answer after the meeting. Step 5. Conclude. When it's time to wrap up your meeting, reiterate your ask and establish any next steps. If you don't already have the contact information of the person you're meeting, be sure to ask for it so that you can conduct any necessary follow-up. Close the meeting on a note of gratitude. If time allows, request permission to take a photo or screenshot of everyone in the meeting to include in thank you posts on social media. After your meeting, take some time to debrief as a group. Discuss what went well, what could be improved, and any next steps. 1 to 2 days after your meeting, email the person you met with, recap the meeting, and thank them again for their time. Consider creating a thank you post on social media and tagging your member of Congress. Be sure to report back to CRS about your meeting too. Include any outstanding questions and make sure to conduct any necessary follow-up with the office. Remember, meeting with your member of Congress is not a standalone event. Think of the meeting as one step in building a deeper relationship with your member of Congress's office. Staying in touch afterwards is crucial. Ready to try out this powerful advocacy tool? Today's the day to start planning a meeting with your member of Congress.